Hi Sears Fit Club people, how's it going? I wanted to talk today about running because many of you that have been following my blog for a while realize that I just started running. It's probably been about 4 or 5 weeks. But so many people have said, oh, you know, and someone in my family actually said this, I could never run, or I hear that from other people, I could never run, or I could never run a marathon. You know, I run at the gym, but I could never run a marathon. And what I have to say that, and I can speak from experience, because I tried to start running about 3 or 4 years ago and kind of gave up. I think to me, the key differentiating factors of why I'm sticking with it now and loving it, and actually saying that I'm going to do a 5K, saying that I'm going to do a half marathon, saying that I'm going to try, that, excuse me, that I'm not going to try, I'm going to do the Chicago Marathon next year, is, you know, several things. Number one, when I tried to run before, I was kind of winging it. You know, I didn't really read anything like Runner's World magazine or look at any books, and I just was doing it more on my own. I talked to my niece who had been running and said, you know, what do you do? And a couple people said, make sure you get fitted for good shoes. And I went to a running store and they fitted me. I don't think they fitted me very well because they didn't tell me to go up a size in my running shoes. But I was kind of just winging it on my own. And when you don't know how important it is as a runner to just really go at your own pace and to go slowly and work your way up, I think the tendency for a lot of us, and it was myself back then, is to just get on the treadmill and you're trying to go 10 miles an hour. And that's what I did. I was at the gym and I would start running maybe 4.5 miles per hour or 5 miles per hour, and I'd look around at everybody around me and they were going, you know, these are obviously seasoned runners, 8 or 9 miles an hour, and they're just like it's nothing. I mean, they're chatting, they're doing everything, they're probably on their BlackBerry like it's nothing. And so I thought, I'm not running fast enough. And I just very quickly, I cramped up all the time. I was constantly getting cramps. I wasn't enjoying it and I wasn't seeing any progress, and I quit. And this time, I am surrounded by people. It was my dear friend Amy that got me started running. I'd seen her success. She told me how it was, you know, changing her body. And because of her, I made sure that I went and got the right equipment, if you will. I got the right shoes. I got the right, you know, running gear for running outside. I subscribed to Runner's World magazine, and I reached out to like my community, especially through the social networks, right? All of my bloggers, everybody on Twitter. There's so many groups and clubs, online and offline, of people that are willing to share their expertise with you. And specifically, of course, that's what we're doing here at the Sears Fit Club, which is connecting like-minded individuals so that we can give each other support and advice. And because I've had so much support and encouragement and direction from people that have been there, done that for quite a long time, I am loving running. I'm successful at it. I'm getting better every single week, and I'm just enjoying it flat out. So all I can say to you is, when you're just starting running, understand that you can do it. Connect with other people, ask for help, and I promise you, you'll be enjoying it as much as I am. Make sure you get the right pair of shoes, I'll tell you that. The one thing I said at the beginning, when I first started running before, I went to a running store and they fitted me and they gave me a pair and I invested a good dime in it. But this time I went and I got somebody that talked to me a little bit more knowledgeably. I got 2 pair of shoes and I went up, I think, 1.5 sizes in both of my shoes. So you want to make sure you're talking to somebody when you buy your shoes, your running shoes. Talk to somebody that knows what they're doing. Because I went to this little, you know, small little individual shop. I'll never do that again. Okay, go to Sears, obviously. What am I saying? Hello.